over whiskey, I was thinking about just your guys' view on this whole xenophobic sentiment we have here in South Africa now. There's this whole thing of Operation Dudula. The health aim. Was it health aim Sina?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She had mentioned something around somebody had come in for a treatment that was a foreigner, and she had said to them that if they can't afford the treatment, then they will not be treated at all. And it became but she was filmed, without her knowing.
Yeah.
And the video went viral because there's been a lot of things coming up on the fact that foreigners have been putting pressure on our public systems and using up our resources. And that's sort of what's triggered the xenophobia right now.
So but I wanted to see maybe if you can just discuss some of that,
So
I can see you already have one.
Bro, you know what it is, bro?
Bro?
It's just the fact that South Africans have a serious issue. But the issue is around the fact. This takes me to a different issue, right? So, like xenophobia, right? If we think back about it, it's not the first time we're having xenophobia, issues, right? We've had it previously. But if you think back about that previous time when it was that full day, attacking people and whatever stuff like that, right? So, you know what I don't get, bro? Is South Africans are so fucking lazy, bro. Bro, we are such lazy fucking people, bro. We will, instead of us doing something, we'll blame government. Government, they don't do this for us. They don't do that, bro. Bro, have you ever tried to fix your own pothole, bro? You're complaining about this pothole that's there in your street, bro. For the past 1 year, bro. You've been complaining. There's no one to fix this pothole, bro. One small pothole like this, bro. You can go to the shop, bro. You can buy tar, bro. You can buy the full mixture, and all you need to do is fill the fucking hole, bro. That's all you need to do, bro. But you will rather sit back and complain. But let someone from another country come here, bro. Fix the pothole and ask for nothing, bro. Let him do that. Then it's a problem.
Bro. Yeah.
So it's like I hate xenophobia for the main fact that South Africans are so fucking lazy. But let someone from another country come in here, do stuff, and then want something like medical assistance, right? It's an issue. Who the fuck is running our economy, bro? These motherfuckers. We have a friend, right? He has a farm. He told us explicitly all his farmers are not local, bro.
From locals, yeah.
They are not local. They are all from other countries, right? Why? Because South Africans are too fucking lazy.
Okay.
So I feel like, just the fact that it's, okay, so besides the health issue, I feel like the xenophobia thing stems from the fact that South Africans are just upset that they get nothing out of government, and, because they see these guys working so hard, it bothers them that they get paid for shit, bro. But now they don't want that to happen because why? Because they foreigners, bro. So I don't know, bro. It's so like I said, it stems from a different point than what it actually is about.
So what are you saying? Are you happy with the amount of foreign nationals we have right now?
So I'm not happy with it. I feel like it's just uncontrolled. Because you can't just be coming in and out, bro.
Yeah.
Like think about Trump, bro. He was very particular on how he wanted his country, right? So compare apple with apples, right? Trump had that whole thing with the Mexicans, right?
The wall, yeah.
Yeah, he wanted that wall, right? Trump's he's not a president, he's a businessman. He's got a reason for it. South Africans, our government, they're not very well educated. They're not very well. Some of them come from rich families, like Cyril. He's worth 9 billion. So he comes from a rich family already, bro. He came from that. So he's not applying business knowledge to when it comes to foreign nationals, bro. He's just letting it be. He's like, it's out of my control. We've hired this guy to do the job. He's not doing the job.
Miss it,
yeah. It's like now we have to find someone new to do the job, bro. So I'm not happy with the amount that's in the country. I feel like we could do with a lot less. But at the same time, they are the only people keeping afloat our lower economy, bro. Because they're doing the hard shit, bro. They're doing the hard work. When you need someone to fix your fucking tar, they're doing the work. When you need a gardener, they're doing the work. My gardeners are not from South Africa. The one guy is, the rest are not. He's not. Why? Because he's willing to do the work. Let me give you an example. There's a South African guy walking around past my house, bro. There you go. And he's like, bro, do you have anything for me? You know, can I do anything? Do you have any food? South African guy, right? So I could tell you can tell by the accent and how he speaks and whatever. And he's South African. And I was like, nah, man, I got nothing, bro. But I can give you like a can of beans or something, bro. So it's like that would be much appreciated. Great. So he got his beans. I never saw him again, bro. He told me he normally walks around here and does small jobs. Bro, I drive around my area a lot, bro. I work from home. I've never once seen this guy again, bro. This guy disappeared. But I see foreigners all the time. There's one guy who sits in the corner, he sells shit, bro. He's there every day. Every fucking day, bro. But that beggar who wanted something, bro, after he got his baked beans, he's like, I'm out.
That's my grocery.
That's it, bro. And the guy moved to the next area or somewhere, wherever the fuck he went, bro. But yeah, so I feel like it could be regulated. At the same time, are South Africans willing then to step up?
Once these ones are gone.
When these are gone.
Yeah.
Because, or you're just going to let the economy fail. So it's conditional. Be here, do some fucking work. Or don't be here and we do the work. Because we're not doing the work, bro.
Sure.
So I think, firstly, the problem that we have in our country with foreigners and the amount of foreigners is not something new. We shouldn't have it in our heads that it's only South Africa, we're the only country that has so many foreigners. We went to Thailand. That place is populated with foreigners. That's all you see. So I think definitely the control around it, but at the same time, our government is letting these people in. You cannot deny them basic services like health and things like that. But when you let them in, you let them come into the country. You know what I mean? And even if they are not, because I think the whole thing that came about with that article was that that person was illegally in the country, right? And that was the whole sort of thing around it. Firstly, we don't have much measures around people who have come in illegally. That system is falling apart as it is.
How do you even get inside illegally?
How do you get inside? But at the same time, you know, I understand it is, you know, you want to create that for the South Africans and make sure that they're treated first. But, you know, generally, maybe it's just me. That thing of like, you know, not giving service to somebody just because they're there illegally. If they need health care, we should be able to accommodate that. If we had a really great public system, they should be able to make provision for things like that. It's not a unique problem.
Yeah.
And even
it's a basic need.
It's a basic need. But